Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what about that?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
Time.
It's time. Black is time.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, 2 teams hailing from the AFC. It's the New York Jets and the Cincinnati Bengals. Punter Mitch Wishnowsky ready to do the honors. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. As this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie from UNC. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, man, it's Colston Loveland. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dumping the ball.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Williams to throw on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense to the line for second down. Trying again, following the sack. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with third down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
He put everything he had into this one. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Kyler starting off with a throw. That's on target. Puka Nacua. Jukes one defender. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call it here for one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call catch and sleeping to start that drive.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Here's Hampton, open and drive. Take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really managed both second down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back to Hampton. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Out of the pistol, Williams. That's Smith on the slant. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. To throw is Williams. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Corey Bajorquez on the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. He fields this at the 18. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Taken in by Chase, left side. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
So gain of 7 brings up third and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Third down give to Robinson. He's down after getting this up to the 41.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
First and 10 from the 41. Now Kyler. Down the left sideline he goes. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
First down, ball at the 36. Off the play action, here's Murray. Connects on the crosser. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Kyler throwing here. Has it in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for our Bengals. First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Another throw coming from Murray. The bat's got it. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Now here's Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Williams set to pass. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing third and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third down, here's Williams. And this is another incompletion.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 24-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's Kyler to throw. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. And the Jets come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. Into the gun. Here's Hampton. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On play action, Williams. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now Williams. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And that's already just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Kyler looking to throw. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And they're on him quick after the catch. The stop made at the 19. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And they've got themselves another first and 10. Shotgun snap again to Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Now trying to set up a screen. Here's Robinson. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Going on first down. Here's Murray. Finds the in route complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10, around to Robinson. Good little whip there, looks like about 6. Andrew Mloa attacking to make that stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Play action now. Murray. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. They're going play action. It's Murray. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 20-zip lead. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. New York to the line. First and 10. Running back sent in motion. Williams to throw on first. Short pass brought in. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Take that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
First and 10. Here's Hampton. He'll get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's second down now.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Williams from the gun. Into the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Jets with some work to do, trailing in this game. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here's Williams. We've got a screen to the running back. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First down, Williams to throw. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
First down from the red zone. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Williams off the play fake. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone. But the defense rises to the occasion.
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. On 4th down, it's Williams. He's got it on the slant. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Hampton. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Jets chop some of the lead off before the half. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game.
Jets 7.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Murray here on first down. Quick slant taken in by Nakua. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. They start the series off well, but it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Firing one deep for the end zone. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Daniel Scott with the pick. And the Jets make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it. Yeah,
that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Juke the defender. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 1. Here's Murray. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
And that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second down now, 7 to go. Working from the gun, Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. No one around. He's got space. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
A tight end in motion now. Williams on first down. Catch made by All. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets start the second half with some needed points. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Now we have a member of the Jets hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to take a look at him. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Murray. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Green.
Robinson on the inside give. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Staying with Robinson. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Now Murray on the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the first down on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Lofts it deep right side. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Bengals take a 13-point lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Here's Wisnowski now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bengals take over as he records his 10th career INT.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First, he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He's got it. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. One after try good by Riker. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. Here's Wisnowski now to handle the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. Not much on that. Should have kept it in the end zone. The tackle's made at the 15-yard line. Jets getting ready for this first and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
First down, ball at the 36. Out of the gun, here's Williams. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. First down, ball at the 36. Williams from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. Offense in the hurry up here.
13 yards. First down, Jets.
Take it in on the right side by Pearsall. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Yeah, this is caught. Touchdown, New York! The Jets shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
And he's going to take this return out of bounds. And he steps out of the end zone, so touchback it is. Up to the 35 it goes.
35-yard line.
But somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Play action now, Murray. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Now Murray. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. It's an excellent look on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
First down, ball at the 36. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
2-yard line.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Running for the marker on second. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Wishnowski set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Jets take over 1st and 10. They're on the 26-yard line.
gets into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Offense up to the line fast.
1st down, Jets.
1st down, Williams to throw. Puts some power on a deep one left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Again, left side. Here's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another carry for Robinson. Escapes a defender. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
There's a counter give to Robinson. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Running it after the penalty. This is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. On the give, here's Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals moments away from their 4th win of the year. They'll send out the punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Bengals get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. I gotta imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
And he's out of bounds. Looks like he only got a yard, and that's going to set us up with 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Running left is Robinson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here's Robinson. Finds a big lane. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
That's good.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.